Welcome to my 5 a.m. morning routine. I feel like I'm just slightly more awake than I was when I rolled out of bed a little bit ago, but I wanted to show you the things that I do in my morning routine, how I actually wake up early. Just a disclaimer, I do not wake up at 5 a.m. every single day. I've been mostly doing it on Thursdays, but sometimes it is twice a week. And the biggest piece of advice is that if you are going to wake up early, you have to have a reason for it. You have to know your why. And for me, it's because I'm on a journey to become the best version of myself, and waking up at 5 a.m. specifically on Thursdays allows me to do that. So if waking up early does not serve you, please don't do it. I'm someone who works a 9-to-5 job, so I have very limited time before and after work to spend on myself, and I want to make the most of that time. So waking up early gives me more time in the morning to spend on things that are bringing me closer to the person that I want to become. And literally the biggest reason that I am waking up this early is so that I can fit my workout in before work instead of after. I try my best to incorporate devotions into my morning routine. So the one that I am reading today is called Made in His Image, and it's all about growing in health and wholeness. And then moving on to some journaling, I'm going to write 3 things I'm grateful for and 3 positive affirmations. Sometimes I struggle with naturally having a bit more negative or pessimistic mindset. So consciously thinking of what I'm grateful for every single day helps me get out of that headspace and just approach life with more of a positive, optimistic mindset. Another tip that I have is to give yourself extra time in the morning to be slow and be sluggish. My goal is to start my workout by 6 a.m. So that gives me basically the entire hour to slowly get myself out of bed, slowly get ready, not feel rushed when I'm doing my devotions or my journaling. I think the point of waking up extra early is to have a peaceful morning routine rather than having a morning where you feel so rushed and stressed to get ready on time. We have made it into our little home gym, which is truly coming together. At some point, we are going to try to put up a big mirror on this wall, and we actually have the mirrors now. So we just need to take the time to actually mount it. But I'm so excited. Hopefully we can put some really cool lights behind it or other lights in this room just to make it a little bit more ambient instead of bright ceiling lights, but we'll see. As you guys know, I have been on my workout game lately, and I'm so proud of myself for that. I was aiming for 2 lifting sessions per week, but I have moved that to 3, and then I play volleyball 2 nights per week. So I am pretty much active every day now, and that is such a step of growth for me because I work an office job and it's pretty sedentary. I've been there for about 4.5 years now, and I feel like I'm finally getting to the point where I'm consistent with being active, which is such a win for me. So this morning I am going to do a quick lifting session. By quick, I mean it's probably going to be about 45 minutes. As for my outfit, I did set this out last night just so that I wouldn't really have to think in the morning what I'm going to wear. My shirt is from Quince, my jeans are from Quince, and my blazer is from Cupshe. And you know what? The more that I'm looking at this together, I'm not even sure that this goes. Actually, yeah, you know what? I think this cardigan might go better than the blazer, so I might wear this with it instead. A huge part of waking up early is preparing the night before, and there's a few things that go into that. First, I did take time to set out the clothes that I'm gonna be wearing today, so I set out my workout outfit, and then I also set out this outfit, just so that I don't even have to think in the morning, because I don't know if you're anything like me, but my brain feels like it is not working properly first thing in the morning. Something that's also non-negotiable if you're waking up early is getting to bed at a decent time. So last night, my goal was to go to bed by 9 p.m. I think I was a little bit later. I think I got in bed around like 9:15, maybe 9:30, but still, that's definitely a lot earlier than I normally go to bed because I knew that I would be waking up early, and sleep is super important to me, so I really wanted to make sure that I was well rested. Something that really helps me, and what I took last night, are these Let Me Sleep gummies. This is not sponsored in any way. I saw another girl post about this on YouTube, so I decided to give it a try, and these help so much, but I make sure to only take them on nights where I feel like I really need the sleep and I need to fall asleep right away. My next tip is to plan out your morning. This helps me so much because, again, it kind of just takes away you having to make a decision in the morning of what to do and in what order to do things. So last night I literally wrote out an entire list of everything that I wanted to do in my morning routine. Especially on Thursdays when I tend to do my morning workouts, my morning routine is pretty much the same every time, but just writing it out still really helps me stay on track and stay focused. So I highly recommend doing that. Also, fully just get to know you and your preferences and your goals. For instance, the reason that I choose to wake up early on Thursday mornings is because Thursdays are my last workout of the week. So I really want to end strong. And also, I've noticed that I have a lot more energy on Thursdays. Personally, for me with my job, I work from home on Fridays. So Thursdays, I kind of just have this fresh new wave of energy because I know that the next day I get to be home and then it's the weekend. So I really like to take advantage of that. And part of that is waking up early, doing my morning routine early, getting my workout done. Also, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, you have to be really intentional with how you spend your time outside of your 9 to 5. And for me, sometimes Thursday nights tend to be a bit busier where we make plans or I just have other things on my to-do list to get done. So in order for me to have time for that after work, I kind of do need to wake up earlier and get my workout done. So yeah, like I said before, the biggest reason why I'm waking up at 5 a.m. on a Thursday is to get my workout done. So again, you just have to figure out what goals you have and where you can fit them into your day. Also, I slept with a braid last night, so that's why my hair is kind of wavy, and honestly, I'm living for it. I made these little breakfast bars recently. I think I showed you guys the recipe in a different video, but I can put it on the screen again here. They're basically chocolate chip oatmeal cookie bars. They're also gluten-free, so I used gluten-free flour, oats. There's super seeds in here. But yeah, you can basically just see all the ingredients for yourself. It actually feels like a dessert, but I feel like it's still healthy enough to eat for breakfast, so. And it's nice because when I do make a batch of it, I can just warm it up every morning, and it's a very quick breakfast option. Now about 7:50, so I'm heading out the door for work. I actually start work at 8:30 and it's about a 36 to 40 minute drive for me. I don't know why I'm holding this water bottle because I already packed one. But yes, let's go to work.